Hey.
Hey there!
I remember something about you.
I am Comrade Cheng, beloved leader of the people, shining servant of the community. How can I help you?
Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you, I guess.
Thanks, comrade. I'm sure you'll agree the people are only as strong as their leader. That's why I do my best to serve the community to the fullest. Speaking of service to the community, I don't suppose you are familiar with ghouls, are you? More importantly, how to kill them? I formed a committee to investigate the problem.
Don't worry about the ghouls, comrade. You need to relax.
Perhaps you're right. My wife is always going on about how crazy I make her.
Do you know anything about the basement level, comrade?
Only that they keep generators down there and some kind of emergency escape tunnels. Oh, you know who you should talk to? Comrade Dashwood. He knows this place like the back of his hand.
How would you feel about having ghouls as neighbors?
Ghouls wouldn't make the best of neighbors, comrade.
They seem friendly enough. I mean, Roy's a bit tetchy, but I'm sure he'll chill out.
Well, perhaps you're right, comrade. Some of these folk have a few things to learn about camaraderie, that's for sure. Well, all right. I'm willing to give them a chance.
Would you mind telling Mr. Tenpenny that you wouldn't mind?
All right, comrade. We'll welcome them into the community.
Hey, I don't think I've ever done this choice. Okay.
Good travels to you, comrade.
I think I've always just let the ghouls do their feral bidding. So that was your little room, right? Tenpenny? Maybe I've got to convince more of them. Where is he?
Can I help you?
Where are you hiding him? They're hiding him from me now. He should be on the balcony. But he's not. Unless he fell off. I don't think I've ever, like, been around this side bit. Right. Someday. Knock knock. Nope. No, not in. I mean, he was out there when I first come here. Ah, there you are.
You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me.
What can you tell me about the basement?
What? That area is strictly off limits. Can't have people fooling around with the terminal down there. They could shut off power and open the escape door.
There are some ghouls who want to live here. What do you think about that?
Why, I do believe you've lost your mind. Ghouls living here? You're serious?
What if the residents are okay with ghoul neighbors?
I don't suppose I'd mind terribly if ghouls were to live here. And it would be a good bit of sport hunting them down if they misbehaved. I dare say, though, you'll have a bit of trouble convincing certain residents to go along with your novel proposition. Tell you what, if you can convince Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Ms. Lancaster, those ghouls can live here. Have you seen me shoot? I'm quite proficient, if I do say so myself.
Okay, that's a lot of people we got convinced, but I think we did one, at least. So I guess we've got to go down.
You watch yourself.
You watch.
Cause any more trouble.
You watch yourself. You security guard.
Hey there.
10-penny resident.
hello.
10-penny resident.
Ah, hello.
Hawthorne.
Hello.
Hi. Security guard.
Hey.
Chang.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Herbert Dashwood. Damn glad to meet you. Call me Daring. Everyone else does.
Daring, I bet you had to earn that nickname, huh?
Maybe you've heard the GNR radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That's about me, you know. Based on my, earlier days. I even had a ghoul manservant. Let me ask you, you ever met a ghoul before?
Yeah, they're just people trying to get by.
Ah, you've already learned some wisdom in your youth. Congratulations.
Do you know anything about the basement and emergency tunnels?
Aha! So you've been exploring the tower. Well done. Let's just say that Gustavo's not the only one with a key for the generator room.
Yeah, do you want him to catch you with that? Better let me hold on to it.
That's awfully brash of you. You think you got what it takes? The trick to exploring is to make sure no one knows you've done it. My neighbors, for instance, have no idea that I know so much about them. I'll make you a deal, kid. You can borrow my key if you can find it without letting me see you take it. Good luck.
I don't play games. Can I please just borrow the key?
Bah! I thought you were more interesting than that. Fine. But you better not get caught with that.
GG easy. Alright, you mentioned something about the JNR.
Haven't you ever heard the radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That guy at the radio station put it together a few years ago. He did it in the style of those shows they had before the war. Came out pretty well. And it's all true. Rockopolis, Miss Chase, all of it. Of course, they do portray me as a bit of a chump. Argyle may have saved my hide more than once, but I had my moments. Ah, those were the days.
Okay. Tell me about Argyle.
Argyle was my manservant. Ah, but that's really just a fancy word for the guy who saves my sorry skin on a regular occasion. He was a ghoul, you see. Been around since before the war. We met when I stole his girlfriend back in '41. We'd been best friends ever since. We got separated a long time ago and never reunited. If you find Argyle out there somewhere, you be sure and tell me, okay?
Alright, we can do that. How would you feel about having ghoul neighbors?
Well, I wouldn't mind, but they'd better be civilized. The tenants here are real uppity, and most wouldn't take kindly to ghouls living here.
So you wouldn't mind if civilized ghouls moved in?
Like I said, it's fine by me.
Would you tell Mr. Tenpenny you wouldn't mind that?
Of course. I wonder if they've ever been to Underworld. Now there's an interesting vacation destination.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Go make a name for yourself.
You go make a name for yourself. Lady, can I talk to you?
My name is Tiffany Cheng. My miserable excuse for a husband is Comrade Irving Cheng. And you can tell him I said so.
Okay, you put up with a lot from your husband, huh?
Do you know he tried forming a committee to discuss the ghoul situation? A committee! He made himself chairman, of course. What we need is somebody to do something, not just talk about it. Don't suppose you know anything about ghouls, do you?
Stop worrying about the ghouls. Is that the only choice we've got? Yep.
I wish I could. I get nightmares from time to time.
Do you know anything about these ghouls?
They're living in the nearby tunnels. They scare me. Why doesn't somebody do something?
How would you feel about ghouls as neighbors then?
I don't know. I mean, they're all deformed and scary looking. I bet they're really mean, too.
I bet ghouls, they seem friendly enough.
Well, you seem like you know what you're talking about. I guess I'd be willing to give it a try. I might not spend much time with them. And if they do anything stupid, I'm sure they'll get kicked out. Fine. It's okay.
Would you mind telling Tenpenny about that?
I guess so.
Okay.
Take care.
Sorry, lady, you are like in the dark. I should have shined my light on you.
Later.
Okay,
Good to see
so
you.
talk to Chengs.
Hey there.
You're just a Tenpenny resident. You're just... What about you?
Hey, I'm Michael Hawthorne. Who are you? And more importantly, should I care?
Nobody in particular, but I'm sure you'll come to like me.
Oh, fine. We'll have to share a drink sometime. I'm always in the Federalist Lounge. There's certainly plenty to drink about. Take those ghouls, for example. Don't suppose you know anything about dealing with their kind, do you?
I know enough about ghouls not to hate them.
Oh, I see. Well, I've never met one, so I wouldn't know. I just always thought, I guess I really don't know what I thought.
Okay. How would you feel about some ghoul neighbors?
You've heard the stories, I'm sure, about the mindless ones eating brains and the like. Well, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with all that.
I've met these ghouls. They're civilized and pose no threat.
Really? Well, as long as they don't bother me, I guess I really don't care.
I'll go and tell Mr. Tenpenny about that. Buzz.
What the hell? Sure.
Okay. Well, so far it's
you're
going...
leaving now? Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. So far it's going rather well.
Move along, please. Welcome to the Federalist Lounge. I'm Shakes. Wet your whistle?
Sure, I'd love a drink, friend.
I see, sir. Very well. May I pour you a drink?
How would you feel about having ghoul neighbors?
Don't have any data in my files about that.
Aw, alright.
Drown yourself if you're not careful.
What? Oh, right.
Have we got to convince more people? Probably. What about you?
Yeah? Welcome to New Urban Apparel. I carry the finest in pre-war clothes. Hurry up, let's get you out of those old rags and into something fabulous.
You really think you could improve my look?
With my fashion sense and your bottle caps, there is no limit to what we can do for your image. I can't wait to get started.
Alright, well, I think I look perfectly fine. How would you feel about having ghoul neighbors?
You can't be serious. Ghouls aren't human. They live in filth. They eat their own babies. You're out of your right freaking mind.
No, they're civilized, they do not eat babies, and they pose no threat. Did that robot call you sir? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Some people call me sir, and other people call me a woman. I'm really confused about that.
Why would you hang out with dirty vermin like that? You enjoy sifting through feces? You know, it's only a matter of time before they get hungry and eat you. You're crazy. Ghouls will never live in Tenpenny Tower.
Alright, we've got to try and convince him of our speech. This is gonna happen, you're gonna have to deal with it or get forced out. Come on, fingers crossed.
In case you haven't noticed, I run a fabulous shop and live in the most fabulous of places. You can't push people like me around. Ha!
Well, what if all the other neighbours agree?
If my neighbors lose their minds and agree to such a thing, then I hope security shoots them in the head with their zombie friends.
Oh, damn it. Can I try again?
It's not happening.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Would you mind bothering someone else, please?
Alright.
There's no helping some people, is there?
So we might have failed it because we didn't convince one guy. Mr. and Mrs. Wellington and Monty Grago. Okay. And you're Ling.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
I'm not sure I'm
Charmed,
really cut
I'm
out
sure.
for the whole retirement thing.
Hello.
Just can't seem to sit still.
I've convinced quite a lot of them so far.
Hello? Hey there.
They're just not the ones I need to convince.
Huh?
Hey there. Back for the best?
How do you feel about having ghoul neighbors?
You're being serious? That's out of the question. What an absurd notion.
They're civilized, pose no threat.
I think you must have been out in the sun too long. Perhaps I could sell you a nice hat to keep your brain from frying?
Oh, I think we're gonna fail this, but gonna try.
Who do you think you are? I pay good money to live here, and I run a most prestigious store. You can't push me around like that.
Well, if all the other neighbors agree.
Then my neighbors will have lost their minds, just like you have. Now go away.
Damn it!
Pleasant day to you, dear.
Pleasant day up the butt. I guess they're all gonna die. Yeah.
Good to see
I don't
you.
need to talk to you. Wellington.
Edgar, why does Mr. Chang insist
Hey.
on calling everyone comrade? It's comrade this and comrade that. Do you suppose he was
Good to
drugged
see
off
you.
as a child?
Hi, Doc.
Is that so?
Are you even listening? Useless man.
I think I've been everywhere I need to be. I can't find the Wellingtons though. These bathrooms. Alright, bathrooms.
How are you?
I'm doing awesome, thank you for asking. I don't like you. You're not gonna do anything. You're a resident. I've talked to you. I failed on that.
Yes?
Done you.
Hello?
Yes?
I'm leaving. Bye.
Bye.
Alright.
God, can a woman get a little
It's
time
like
to
finding everybody is the mission.
Good to see
Can I
you.
talk to you or convince
Make
you?
it quick, Missy. I've come too far to share my digs with some droopy ghoul.
I met the ghouls, they're not so bad. Alright.
I've hung with tougher assholes than you. I can handle myself. I'm not afraid of you. Besides, I'm one of Tenpenny's favorites.
I highly doubt that.
There's no way they'd agree to letting ghouls live here. We all came here to get away from things like ghouls and disease and all that ugliness.
God damn it.
Sure.
I was
see
like,
ya.
yes, this is the first time ever I'm gonna do this, and now it's just gone horribly wrong.
Dear, I live in Tenpenny Tower. I'm at the top of the world.
Hey there.
Hi. Right, I can't seem to find the
Hello?
Wellingtons. Maybe I can convince you, lady?
New here? Pick any table except the one in the corner. That's Mr. Tenpenny's stable. Nobody sits there. Except him, of course. Welcome to Cafe Beaumonde. Gourmet meals and service with a smile.
And a pretty smile it is, lady.
Very kind of you to say so. Thank you.
Alright.
I've heard they carry diseases. I'd have to sanitize everything after them all the time. Besides, they are dangerous, aren't they?
What if they keep themselves clean and didn't bother anyone?
I don't know. As long as they don't cause trouble. And they'd have to try to fit in with our established community. I guess I'd be willing to give it a try.
Okay, tell Mr.
I
Tenpenny.
guess so, sure.
Alright,
Have a good one.
got another one. Who are you?
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Nice to see you. Doing well, I hope? Splendid.
You won't
Splendid.
help me.
Thanks so much for asking.
So we've checked all the bottom floor. Apart from back here.
So about all that.
Doc.
This is the Tenpenny Wellness Clinic, and I am Dr. Banfield. I keep the residents healthy.
Being a doctor is great service to the community.
Yes, the healing art is a rewarding occupation. Is there something I can help you with?
How would you feel about having ghouls as neighbors?
I knew it was only a matter of time before you asked me about that. I've decided I want to do my own study of ghoul physiology. Who knows? I could even publish my findings.
Would you tell Mr. Tenpenny that?
Sure, no problem.
Nice, okay.
Don't get hurt out there.
Alright, Doc's on our side, so that's good. What are you shouting at, lady? Alright, Doc's on our side, just gotta find the Wellingtons wherever they are.
Hello.
Lady, are you Wellington? No. Are you Wellington? No.
Charm, I'm sure.
Guess we just storm into places and look for them and be like, where is the Wellingtons?
Evening.
Hey,
Stop talking to me.
Good to see you.
Stop saying hi. Wellington?
Yes?
No. Wellingtons? There's Mannequin Buddy. Alright, we did the search here. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Oh, this is Dashwood's apartment. Looks like a place that you could, hide a bobblehead in. Oh, look at the gnomes with guns. They're kind of cute. Alright. Don't know what that's about. Looks like the kind of place you could hide a bobblehead in. Nope.
Yes.
Someone's angry.
I swear, Edgar, it's in one ear and out the other with you. Ugh.
Hi.
Introductions are in order. I am Mrs. Edgar Wellington. You may refer to me as Madam or my Lady Wellington.
My lady.
You're better mannered than your apparent breeding would indicate. It is
Hey.
nice to make your acquaintance. You didn't happen to catch a glimpse of any ghouls on your way in here, did you?
Okay. I'd rather spend time with ghouls than some other people I know.
I do hope you're not referring to me. I'm certainly a better conversationalist than some stupid ghoul. And I smell better, too.
How would you feel about them as neighbors?
My neighbors might be out of their minds, but I am not. Those ghouls will not be living here.
God damn it. Maybe you should try if all the other neighbors agree. What would you do?
Ha! I know everything about my neighbors. Some things they don't even know themselves. I'm certain that they won't agree to this ridiculous idea. And even if they did, I certainly won't.
God damn it.
Dear Lord, are you serious?
Yes.
Ghouls? Living here?
They're gonna be
With
living here
us?
whether you like it or not, lady.
That's simply out of the question.
They're civilized, they don't pose no threat.
Ha! I think I know a fair share more than some vagrant blown in off the wastes. You are simply mistaken. They may appear nice, but deep down, they want to kill. It's common knowledge among the educated. You clearly don't know what you're talking about.
Try the speech. Fingers crossed.
Damn
Hey!
it! This can't be happening. Why do you think I came here in the first place? To get away from ghouls, monsters, and scum like you. Now I'll have to start all over again. Where will I go?
Okay, I don't know. You know. Good luck.
I already did. I hope one of your ghoul buddies kills you. You'll see.
Bye, lady. Let the door hit you on the way out.
Edgar Wellington II at your service. Hold on, who let you in here?
Don't worry, I was let in.
Very well. As long as security is aware of your presence. Can't be too careful these days, what with these ghouls and all. Gustavo says he has the situation well in order, but I wonder if he's really trying. Don't suppose you ran into any ghouls on your way in here?
Okay. I don't see them to be a problem, if that's what you're asking.
Then you obviously don't know anything about ghouls.
Okay. Do you know anything useful about these ghouls?
There's a pack of zombies living nearby in some old tunnel. They asked to move in, naturally. They were told to go to hell. Gustavo's hired some additional goons. Seems to be working. Still makes one a bit fidgety having those loathsome creatures around. I wouldn't even want them as slaves.
Okay, I guess that you're not gonna like them as neighbors then. Oh yeah, maybe we could ask this. Ever wonder what those girls would think of you and your snobby friends?
Well, I just remembered I have something important to do. Goodbye.
Nah, I'm not done talking to you.
I remember you. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Right, okay. Let's try and convince you.
I know you've been pressuring people into allowing ghouls to live here. Who do you
Pressuring?
think
Not
you are,
hardly.
harassing honest people like that? You should be ashamed of yourself. I certainly won't allow ghouls to live here.
Already made your wife leave, so go join her. What if all the other neighbors agree?
Don't care. The only way those ghouls are getting in is over my dead body.
That can be arranged. Okay.
You're joking, right? You serious? Of course not. Ghouls can't live here. They're dirty, loathsome creatures.
The civilized pose no threat.
I'm afraid I can't abide by that. I can't imagine Tenpenny would allow it. But I certainly won't.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. This is happening. You're gonna have to deal with it or get forced out. Hey!
This is outrageous, preposterous, forced out by a bunch of dirty ghouls and some bleeding heart activist? Where will I live? How will I get there?
Good luck.
You'll get yours.
The door actually did hit him on the way out. Can I steal from you now?